It's the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Everybody get your hands up for the Brew Review. Come on everybody, let's dip it on back. Body, head, and cap, show me what you got on that tap. Cause it's K-Dog and Mr. GMC. Everybody here knows that it's BYOB. Tell me how it tastes, tell me how it smells. Is it that old bud or that Yingling hell? But it's time to get it started, so we started off right. It's the Brew Review, so we gonna party all night. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Everybody get your hands up for the Brew Review.
Alright, what's going on, guys and gals? And we are back for your notified edition of the Brew Review. And what we got for you today is something sporty.
This is a very unique, very ultra rare brew, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just get this shit everywhere. This particular beer, that was the box shot, by the way.
Yeah, we rarely do box shots, but we just happen to have the packaging. So.
I got this from my, I guess you call my father-in-law, but apparently this is the beer that is most drank at the big Army-Navy football game that they have every year. So it's called the Beat Army Golden Lager from Chesapeake Brewing Company.
So you can see it's got that jersey theme to it with the football. I don't know if the 85 is significant, but you can see it's got 4.5% volume. The cap is kind of bland. But Chesapeake Brewing Company, Crisfield, Maryland. And then there's the web address if you want to check them out. And, of course, your barcode to scan it.
Yep. Peabody,
and your government warning.
Peabody Heights Brewing Company brewed it in Baltimore, Maryland, under contract from Chesapeake Brewing Company in Crisfield.
So I've never seen this stuff, but I'm going to bitch right now. Look at this. Would you look at that?
That is bullshit.
Just look at it.
Look at it! Sorry. Not much more to say. There's like, from the prisoner exchange during the march on at the beginning of the game to the 13th company tradition of delivering the game ball, the famous Navy mascot Bill the Goat.
The fucking goat?
Yeah. The parachute jumps into the stadiums, the plebe push-ups at each and every Navy score to the victory bells at the end. Nothing is quite like the Navy versus Army games. My father-in-law actually was in the Navy, so it fits. And so as the tradition goes, we hope that the drinking our signature beer that also benefits the MWRITT office where the beer is sold. $1 per case is donated. We establish a new tradition. Go Navy, beat Army! So
it's basically like a fundraiser beer.
We donate $1 back to the local military bases. So you buy a 6-pack of this or a case of this, they get $1 back to our armed forces, which awesome.
Yep, support our troops.
Oh, by the way, dog, go long. Go long. Go long! I ain't sharing it. We got 2! So we can each have one.
So, we are both going to do the body test, the cap test, the drink test, the draft test, all that good stuff.
They do have the government warnings.
No fair, you got more.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
It just shook.
Yes, you do.
It
You got more.
It was shook up.
You got the bigger one. Let's just get on
I
with
got
this.
the bigger one. I know that.
Shit.
4.5% alcohol by
Well,
volume.
it failed the cap test.
Is it? Budweiser to the rescue. Pick your...
Alright, I'm going to go with yards.
Choose your weapon.
So...
I'm going to do...
oh, did you hear that?
Ooh, nice pop.
Yeah. It did pass the pop test, so you can see it's kind of carbonating up a little bit.
Has a semi-lager taste. Or smell, sorry. Somewhat.
It almost has a little bit of a Molson smell to it.
Almost.
If I have to compare smells...
I was thinking about that. I was trying to compare it to something, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, definitely a Molson.
So, let's go ahead and cheers. It's Friday. Beat Army Golden Lager. Let's try it.
Go Navy.
Alright. Flavor burst?
Flavor burst.
It's rather smooth.
Very smooth.
It's nothing that like would stick out if I was to compare with 190 other beers we've done here. I wouldn't say it's memorable, but it's good.
No, it's not like an IPA. It's not a stout. It's not a porter. It's not a Hefeweizen. This is what you just call a good old-fashioned grilling beer.
This beer actually, I think, is a lot like your big box beers. If I had to compare to anything, like I actually, like I said, Molson. It has a little bit of a hint of Molson to it.
Yeah, this is one of those beers that you can just sit back, fire up the grill, throw some burgers and dogs on, and just chug it. Here, you can have your Youngling, and I'll have...
Youngling necklace, Youngling shirt, Youngling cup.
And I'll have my
Can you see what's my favorte for those of you new viewers out there?
Of course.
So, we'll do the dual pourgasm.
Dual pourgasm.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, wow. That looks lighter than I thought it would be.
Oh, that was a good pour.
Coincidentally, if I may, I was at Red Robin recently.
We'll do a little close-up. You can see the carbonation, and it's very light.
I was at Red Robin recently, and I poured a perfect Guinness. I gladly tip my hat to that.
But you didn't tip the glass.
No, I poured it the perfect way. You let it sit, you let it cascade, and then you pour the rest of it in, and a nice frothy head on it. It was perfect.
Alright, draft test!
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. Smooth. Smooth and light. This is what I'd classify this as almost like a light lager. I know it's a golden lager, but I think of it as like a light beer.
Well, I'll tell you this. You could easily sit down and drink the whole six-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Very smooth.
It's good.
I liked it.
It's, Pardon. Again, nothing really special to write home about, but it's good for if you go to like the Army-Navy games and you want to drink. I assume that's where they sell this. This is the only place that they would sell it.
Not unless maybe you can buy it online too.
It's possible. As far as ratings would go, I'll go ahead and I'll just give it a solid 4.
Yeah.
Only because it doesn't really stand out. It is a special beer, that's for sure, like a specialty. But nothing about it is really special except the fact that it's ultra rare and you can only get it one spot. So I'll give it a respectable 4. I would get a 6er of this again.
I agree with you. I'm going to say a solid 4 also. Just for the simple fact, like you said, not real memorable, but it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I also give it the 4 for the simple fact that it's for a good fundraiser.
Yes.
You know, it's
towards military bases.
Yep, so it's supporting the military.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
You know, you go to war, you should be able to drink a fucking beer. And that's what this is about.
Did you ever wonder what the number on the football is on the label? Put your answer, guess in the subject line.
Guess in the comments.
Get a surprise back if you're correct. Well, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I also wonder what that 85.
Can anybody in the comments tell us?
Yeah, can anybody tell us on that one? But
about you 12 viewers out there.
12 or 13 of them that are in the Navy, I'm sure.
That's like back in the days when we were on radio and our transmitter only went like 200 feet.
People walking by on their Walkmans. That's a story for another time, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll have to tell that story.
That was the origins of the whip. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this week's brew review featuring Beat Army Golden Lager.
Beat Army. Go Navy.
Woo! So, there you have it. Tune in next week and we'll see you later.
Peace.